Good day, guys. As you all know me, as a mentor, NASDAQ Ninja. So, guys, today I'm going to analyze Forex. So, I'm going to analyze Euro USD, and then I'm also going to analyze USDCAD. So, at the end of the day, guys, the more thing that actually inspires me to sometimes trade currencies is that, the funny fact is currencies can respect something that once happened long time ago. You understand? So, if you can check 2003 here, we had our support, which most of the traders maybe they might not have to believe that the market might reverse here and come back to the same support that once respected 2003, and then it comes back 2022. You understand? But at the end of the day, it did come back and it did respect the same support. So when you analyze your chart, always start from your highest point. So this is what I like doing. You start by pointing your highest point. So definitely you can as well point your current lowest point. You understand? So the reason I'm pointing this one as my current lowest point is because there is possibilities of the market to reverse at this certain position, because this position once made the biggest movement. It can as well make the biggest movement as well here. You understand? So at the end of the day, you're going to create points whereby you believe that when the market hits, the market will reverse. You understand? So those are the points. So you gotta even check the age, you gotta even check the age that you can understand how long did it take for the market to reach at the certain position. You understand? So if you can check, this was like 2011. Understand? So we are on 2022. Maybe we can reach here on 2025. You understand? So that's what you need to actually check. You understand? So that you can know which position you have to be focused most on, because you can't be focused in places whereby you're not going to reach now, unless if you are an investor, you are investing to the market. You understand? But at the end of the day, if you're just trading, man, you just have to focus at the places whereby you know very well that the market will reach. You understand? So this is how it is. We're going to create our second lowest point at there. I think it's here. It's probably here. So after all, I'm going to create a trend. So don't let the chart confuses you, right? This is how I analyze. Actually, I get to analyze the whole structure of the market from the highest time frame, because the higher the time frame, the stronger the direction. You understand? So at the end of the day, I understand that the market has a high possibilities of moving from this point here. Let me show you. The market has high possibilities of moving here to here, then that's when you can see it shooting to the bottom side and then to the top side. You understand? So that is the possibilities of what I see on the highest time frame, but I have to keep on going furthermore so that I can see what is it that it's actually happening into the market. You understand? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, I'm going to create what I call trend inside a trend. So to me, it's just a major key, you understand, because it's connected from the major trend. So I can see a beautiful one, and then I'm going to reset the chart. So when I reset the chart, I can see that possibilities of the market moving from this position to the top side are high. You know why? Because this is like a channel, understand? The market is moving according to this channel, moving from this to the top side, understand? So possibilities of the market reaching there is probably high, you understand? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create my support there, saying I'm going to be entering my entry points here. Understand? So I feel like it's a proper support, because at the end of the day, it was a resistance which was broken, and then the market chose to retest it here. You understand? When you enter such entries, guys, you gotta enter seriously. Don't enter by playing. You understand? You need to enter seriously, because you can get a higher cash of return. You understand? So at this end of the day, that's why you should enter, put your stop loss there. Understand? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quickly go to H4 and see what is it that I have. So once I go to H4, I'm going to remove this so that it shouldn't confuse us once we go further more inside. So I can see this point as being my strongest support at the moment, saying that if I can break this point going below, I know very well there's no way I'm going to be pushing to the top side. But as much as I'm here, I know very well that possibilities of myself pushing to the top side is high. So I'm going to end on H4, confirming a long trade, saying that at this certain point, you can start taking your buys, and then you can actually hold a little bit, invest on them. Like I told you, don't play with the loss size when you enter here. Make sure that you enter correctly and highly. You understand? So you're gonna enter there at that certain position. So at the end of the day, you can create your correction here, saying if you don't want to enter that support, you're gonna enter once it breaks this position here. Trading, it's easy once you get to understand it. Trading, it's easy once you get to understand it. Let's push to 60 minutes. Understand? So we get to understand that if it breaks here, that's when we're going to start pushing to the top side. So our aim is if it breaks and close outside here, yes, you can enter your buy somewhere here. But possibilities of you entering buys here are as well highs, because when I check, I think we had a head and shoulder as well. You understand? Let's quickly check. Actually, let's go to the daily time frame. You understand? So for you to swing any trade, right, you need to start it from the highest time frame, but you're going to enter on the lowest time frame, because if you start from the lowest time frame, you might not see other possibilities of the market. You understand? So I think here I have my left shoulder, my neckline there, head, and then I have my right shoulder here. So that's when you're going to see the market pushing to the top side. So that's how you tend to confirm your trade very well, so that you can get to understand where actually are you going. You understand? So now, guys, we're going to jump to USD CAD. As much as you can see, this is your USD CAD. I'm going to take it to H4 as well. I mean, on the daily time frame, weekly time frame as well, so that we can get to understand what is it that's happening on it on the weekly time frame. Like I told you, what I like about currencies, man, they can respect something that was put long time ago. You understand? It can respect something from 1994. You understand? Check here. The market been moving since 1994. You understand? If this point here in 1990 was just our resistance, man, it became our resistance in 2018 and became our support in 2022. You understand? So that's how the market it is. So if you get to understand such things, man, you get to understand the market. That is why they always say if you draw a support and resistance this year, they want to see it next day. Understand? So I feel like for the first time here, we can take it to the monthly time frame, because at the end of the day, I don't see my lowest point. You understand? So I need to see everything so that I can know where I'm going. So I'm going to create my highest point here and then create my current lowest point. Actually, here I'm going to create my lowest point, which is here. So you can see this lowest point, it's actually 1972. You understand here? And then the market reached here in 2014. You understand? Check the whole years that it took to reach this position. At the end of the day, it can choose to reach it again even now. But at the end of the day, we need to be looking on what the market will be taking us to. You understand? So we're going to create places whereby we know when the market reverses, the market has highly possibilities of touching those positions and reverse as well. You understand? So we're going to create those places here. Those are the places. Guys, what I like about currencies, man, you can always hold. You can always hold. When the currencies take the direction, they respect every rule. These rules, remember, we learned them while we were trading currencies. So there's no way these rules can never be respecting currencies more than indices. You understand? We learned these rules on currencies, then we implemented them on indices. That's how I did it. You understand? And I believe like most did it like that. You understand? So let's push to our weekly time frame, because we are from monthly time frame, and see what is it that we actually have. You understand? So possibilities of us focusing on this point here and this one here, because we can see this is sort of like our consolidation. The market is consolidating at this certain position, and it has higher momentum of touching there, as giving us our third touch on the top side. You understand? So we're going to focus most on this position here. So what we're going to do, we're going to push to H4. There's nothing that we're going to draw on the weekly time frame. I mean, on a daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame and see what is it that we actually see here. So like I told you guys, here we have like a sort of like a correction. You can see, I mean, a consolidation at this certain position. So the market is just consolidating at this certain range. Understand? So what we can do here, we can create our proper trend at this certain point here. So the reason of me creating a trend, I want to understand my change of direction. You understand? At the end of the day, I can see that the market can move here to here by creating trends inside trends. And you understand? So I just want to understand where I'm going and how am I going to that certain position. Understand? Here I can get the position that say I'm having a bullish trend going to the top side. You understand? So at the end of the day, this is what I'm gonna create here, so that we get to understand which direction are we gonna take. This is how you analyze. There is no another way, guys. You analyze like this. Understand? So we're gonna reset the chart now and see what is it that we see inside this trend line. Understand? So I get to understand that possibilities of the market moving there to the bottom side is high. You know why? Because at the end of the day, there's like a channel. It's like a channel. You know very well. If you touch here, you touch here, you touch there, you can touch here as well. We might not reach there at the top same time, but at the end of the day, once we get a channel, that's how the market becomes more easier. You get the point. So at the end of the day, this is our channel saying we're gonna push to the bottom side because we touched the top side. We have high possibilities of pushing to the bottom side. You understand? So we're going to create our proper support here. I think it's cool. So we're going to push to H4, not forgetting what we created. You understand? You don't forget anything that you created. So we're going to create our proper trend line there. So there's like a trend line inside a trend. As much as we're creating that downtrend, it actually allows us to know, are we gonna be keep on going to the bottom side or what? You understand? So this is how it is. So I believe that we can enter ourselves when the market comes somewhere here. Possibilities of the market to come back there is high. So we can enter our short position there. And then we say we're coming to the bottom side. So because of me saying the market will sell at a certain position, it's because of the structure of the market, and possibilities of it actually start selling here. It's high. I see something here. I can see that the market already touched there and then it respected that certain position. So for you guys, you can just jump in your cells around here. So you can put your ray here and say, as much as if it closes below this ray, you're going to enter your cells if it closes below this ray. So saying you're going to be coming to the bottom side. So guys, this is the end of the video, guys. If you want more information about my service, you can always come to my comment sections. Thanks, guys.